All right, authentic answers. We're back. Burnley 2, Manchester United 2. Not the result that probably most of us wanted, but at the end of the day, it's going to take a long time to unlearn a lot of bad behaviours and a lot of old habits. Um, Man United went back to 4-3-3. Um, some parts of the game looked all right, but overall wasn't convincing. Burnley actually looked pretty good. They should have actually scored a few more, to be fair. Um, yeah, it just wasn't really the greatest game. Didn't really get that new manager's bounce or interim manager's bounce. Darren Fletcher took over. Don't think this will be a permanent thing, but yeah, big up to him. He didn't lose. Scored 2 goals. Sesko, not off the mark because he scored already, but he's looking like the striker that we all know that he can be. And fingers crossed, it now improves for us. Um, I think definitely watching the game though, I can see where we definitely have potential and where we need to get things improved. Like I'm looking at right back Dallo. Sorry, not good enough. He's one of the players that have been there for several managers as right back. Just think we need an improvement. I look at someone like a Dumfries from Inter. They don't generally pay very well in Italy. So I think that could be something where we could maybe tempt him to come over. Like, even if it's for 18 months, I think we just need to get that right side kind of sorted. You get what I'm saying? Centre backs, this is where it kind of gets complicated because we're looking at when everyone's fit. You got Euro, you got Heaven, you got Delit, Martinez, and Maguire. Personally, I think the strongest two would be Martinez and Delit. But what I saw Martinez do tonight, I'm just like, that wasn't good. That wasn't good defending, man. He was at fault for that goal. So when he's on point, granted, definitely a good defender, but it's who's going to be the best partnership because we still got young potential in Euro and Heaven. So it's like, where do they fit in? And left back, Shaw, another one. He's been there a very long time and under several managers. And for me, I'm just like, your legs are gone. When it comes to being on left back where you have to go up and down, he can't do it. And it was clear today that he couldn't do it. I don't want to see him at left back. I think Dorgu should be our left back. Granted, he had a very good game at left wing, but I just think for his energy, just put him at left back and then he can still do the overlaps because Shaw wasn't really offering anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So Shaw and Dallo, for me, out the team. Midfield, again, this is where it gets a bit tricky. Bruno definitely plays, 100%. Kobe Mainu, I would like to see also in that midfield three. But then it's like, it's Ugarte or Casemiro. I don't like Ugarte, so he's gone. Because there were several times I'm like, bruv, he's got the ball, but he just slows the play down so much. It's like, it's just not good. But then you got Casemiro. Now, listen to this, yeah, because I think people get a bit misconstrued when I say this with Casemiro. The Casemiro that was at Real Madrid made his name as the destroyer and the protector of that Real Madrid team. That's what he needs to do at Man United. I don't want to see him doing flicks, tricks, trying to skill man up, cross the ball. Granted, he can do a job there, but that's not what he's there for. Just protect the midfield and the back four. If you can't do that, go and get a midfielder that can do that, like a Caicedo. But we need someone that will just sit there and do their job and not try to grab the headlines by trying to score a goal or get an assist. I don't want that from Casemiro. I just want him to protect the back four and the midfield. So once that's sorted, them three can have a little run of games. This is where the big problem comes now. You have 3 positions and we don't have out-and-out wingers. Ahmed is doing very well, but he's not going to be right back. And we don't play wing back no more. So where does he go? Then you also have Mbomo, who also plays on the right wing position. Then you've also got Cunha, which again, I think he's going to be the one that's going to suffer because he's not a winger. And we're not really playing that number 10 kind of behind the striker role, because in 4-3-3 it doesn't really work like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And now Sesko has scored 2 goals, so now he's probably definitely going to be our main striker. So it's like, where does everybody fit in? Like right hand side, I feel maybe Ahmad should get that, and maybe Mbomo could go to the left, even though we know that's not really his favourite position. But we got to somehow fit everybody in, and it's good problems to have. I feel like United's attack is definitely, there's a lot of improvement. We can score goals. It's just everywhere else. Like even when I look at the goals, like Casemiro switched off. For someone that's been around as long as he has, that was a terrible goal to give away. And then Martinez, again, another experienced man, just letting man just have so much space where he can shoot. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that we have to be switched on at all times. It's not a good record. Leeds, Wolves and Burnley, out of 9 points, we got 3. As much as we haven't lost them, it's still not good enough in my eyes. Like, it's like we just don't want to get that top 4 spot. Do you get what I'm saying? Chelsea lost, City drew, Villa drew. Like, it was the perfect time for us. But yeah, man, we just have to move and see what happens in the next game. Obviously, I feel like we definitely need the players from AFCON back. That'll give us a bit more, it's a bit more structure. Do you get what I'm saying? A bit more stability, man. And yes, derby game next, City. So City's not really in the greatest form, so I think that's definitely a game that United should feel comfortable. Not comfortable, but definitely confident. Because I'm sure we're at home. I'm sure we're at home. But yeah, man, like, be interesting to see if Darren Fletcher will be in charge for that game, or if they would have got an interim in by then. But yeah, man, let me know your thoughts. Man United, are they on the road to top 4 football, back into the Champions League? And we'll see what happens. Also, quickly, we have Liverpool and Arsenal game. Liverpool obviously getting the 1-0 at Anfield, beginning of the season. Will Arsenal get their revenge at the Emirates? Be a good game, man. You know what I'm saying? The top 2 teams last season up against each other again. Personally, I do think Arsenal should win that. Like, everybody's beating Liverpool. I think it was quite sad that Arsenal didn't even get to score a goal last time. Hopefully they're not nervous and they try to play their football. And yeah, man, I think it'll be the battle of the strikers today. Etikite and what's his name? And Gokeres. See what happens, man. Let me know your thoughts, Wolf, and answers. Peace.